From one cup competition to another, the Cards may have eventually lost out to Brighton on Tuesday, but there's a chance to start another cup run in the FA Trophy here against Dover Athletic. It won't be easy though. The home side sits 6th in the Blue Square Bet South table and field a strong side including Adam Birchall, who has 19 goals already so far this season. Graham Baker makes just one change to the team that did so well against Brighton. Lee Sawyer replacing Francis Kwame in midfield. And once again, Woking will line up in a 4-3-3 formation. And this FA Trophy tie underway here. Matt Fish will take the throw for Dover. Finds Birchall. Back to Fish. Cross into the area, Birchall with the header. But Little will gather that comfortably. Bit of a worry that Woking might be a little leg heavy after Tuesday. Here's Lee Sawyer on the ball. Cup tied against Brighton. Finds Malden. And now Moses Ademola. Annan. Ricketts. Ademola again. Nice play from Woking, keeping possession well. Bit of space open up for Sawyer here. Jerome Federico makes the one. Sawyer picks him out. Federico with a strike, and Woking take the lead. And that's a beautifully crafted goal. And Woking go ahead here at Crabble. Federico's first goal for the Cards since joining from Wycombe Wanderers on loan. And he took it excellently.
First goal of the game comes in the 15th minute.
Gave Ross Flitney no chance. 14 minutes gone and Woking lead.
The scorer is Jerome Federico.
Aswood Thomas with the throw to Federico, the goal scorer. Ricketts finds Sawyer in the middle. Back to Ricky Annan. Now Ademola and now Sawyer again on the ball again. A creative force for the Cards. Malden trying to find Ademola now, and he will down this right-hand side, and he'll pick out Federico. Good touch from Federico, even better finish, and he gets his second goal for the Cards just after his first, and 3 minutes after the Cards take the lead, and they're 2 ahead now. Ademola bursting down the right, picking out Federico. What a first touch that is, and a lovely finish. Flitney again, helpless. 17 minutes gone, Dover 0, Woking 2. John Wallace on the ball. Always impresses in the Dover midfield. Now Ollie Schultz, flick from Adam Birchall, and here's Joe Tabiri with the effort. It's tipped away by Andy Little. Dover's first real effort on goal. Sawyer with the short corner to Ademola, will keep the ball alive. Back to Adam Doyle. He sets up Federico. Chance for the hat-trick, but he never got hold of it. John Wallace stands over this free kick into the danger zone. Ollie Schultz with the header away by Thomas. Schultz again competing, but Ricketts will clear. Dover trying to get back into this game, but Woking with the chance to break here. Federico with a neat little ball out to Ademola. The two of them linking well. Ademola will find Federico. Chance to feed Elvis Hammond here, and he does, and that's a good effort from Hammond. But Flitney was alive to it. Sawyer to whip in another corner. McNerney with the header. Couldn't quite get over the ball. Thomas with the throw. Federico's robbed by Wallace. Ricketts will get to this to clear low. Knocked back in by Harry Baker. And now Adam Birchall. Nice turn by Birchall. Great feet, but the shot was never going to trouble Andrew Little, but he is such a danger. Not many Cards fans have travelled for this one after the antics in the FA Cup on Tuesday. Slightly more from Dover. Now here's Elvis Hammond on the ball. Hammond with the turn, knocks it back into the path of Ricky Annan with the cross. Jerome Malden with the header. Oh, and that was an opportunity. Great cross from Annan. Header goes agonisingly looping past the posts from Malden. into the second half here. Tabiri knocking the ball back to Bobby Essen, and he'll play the ball down to Harry Baker. Now Hunt. Ball back into Baker. He'll find Birchall. He'll try to knock it on to Tabiri, but the flag's gone up for offside. Claims for a penalty, but flag had already gone up. Sam Long with the ball into Harry Baker, and that's a long shot fly, but that's not going to beat Little. Oh, John Wallace slips, and he'll be robbed by Jerome Malden. What can Woking conjure up here? Moses Animola making the run, so is Elvis Hammond. Ball looking in for him, but Matt Fish does well to make the challenge, and Ollie Schultz will get hold of it. Fish into Wallace, who picks out a superb ball for Baker. Woking stretched a little here. Birchall and Hunt making the run. There is Hunt, and he flicks the ball wide. They're desperately trying to get back into this game. Hunt going close. And kick down by field by Flitney. McNerney will win the header. Wallace plays the ball into Birchall, and now substitute Barry Cogan will find Birchall. Good save from Little. Birchall again, and Little reacts once again. Easy to see why he has so many league goals to his name. Just couldn't find the finish there. Wallace whips in this corner. Little punches it away. Headed back by Baker, and here's Wallace, and he goes down under the challenge of Ricky Annan, and the referee's given a penalty. Wallace adjudged to have been bundled over by Annan. Definitely contact. Referee thought it was enough for a penalty. Woking aren't happy, but Ben Hunt will have the chance to pull one back for Dover. And he does. Sends Andy Little the wrong way. And Dover right back in this FA Trophy tie now. They have just over 20 minutes to find an equaliser. Baker turns and feeds the ball into Wallace, who will look for the run of Hunt, but Andy Little does well to pounce on that ball over the top. Annan into Ademola, back to Annan. Wallace gets his body in front, back passes to Flitney. Gilroy almost managing to capitalise on it. Oh, and Flitney's giving it straight to Annan, and Annan goes for the chip. Oh, it's just over the bar. Chance to extend the Cards' lead. Harry Cogan on the ball, feeding Baker. Cross into the area. Oh, and that's clipped the top of the crossbar. Flitney with the long kick downfield. Hunt trying to win it. Ball will fall to Cogan. Knocked on by Hunt. Cogan chases after it, gets the cross in. And then Birchall now. Oh, it's off the post. Combination of Aswood Thomas and Andy Little manages to deflect it there. Could just be enough to see Woking through in this tie. And the final whistle goes on. Woking have held on here to a 2-1 victory over Dover Athletic. An excellent performance, and the Cards progress thanks to 2 goals from Jerome Federico. And there the FA Trophy results elsewhere involving Blue Square Bet South sides. And there's also some goals for Woking players on loan. Sam Hurrell, Ollie Palmer and Andy Forbes score for Boreham Wood, St Albans City and Sutton United respectively.